Greetings from the land of Canada. My name is Nooch, and welcome to a Dota 2 commentary. I haven't done a post-commentary video about Dota 2, like, I think ever. And I want to start this off by saying that this was one of the closest games I've ever played in my entire life in Dota. And our team played out of their freaking minds, and their team played out of their freaking minds, and it was so close the entire game. And this is truly what Defense of the Ancients is. This is what Dota is, and I want everybody who is watching right now to just fully be just, I guess like you have to feel it. You have to feel it. All right. So I'm gonna try to make you guys really understand what it's like. So the draft starts off with them picking a Doombringer and a Queen of Pain. We picked a Skywrath Mage. Doombringer is pretty meta right now. So is Ember Spirit. This hero is amazing. I'm Battle Fury right here. And then this guy goes ahead and picks Warlock. He's their #1 MMR player. He's like 51 whatever. I picked Clockwerk. This is my Clockwerk game. You guys have been wanting to see Clockwerk a while, just because, like, you know, it's my skin or everything. So it's my Minecraft skin. Sorry, I'm just kind of like, I'm so zoned right now. Like, I'm wired because I just played this game and I was like really unhappy that I wasn't recording it. Usually I live stream all my games, but this one I was just like, we just finished playing a whole bunch of like party games with my friends, and I wanted to like hop in, just play a regular game of Dota, and here we are. So this is me in the offlane going toward the pull camp, which every single offlaner should do. And there's a couple of places you can ward. Here is probably the worst spot. I hate it. It gets dewarded all the time. Here is still pretty weak. I love putting it down here. Nobody ever dewards this. Ever. I don't think I have ever had somebody deward this. The best place to deward this, by the way, if you think somebody put the ward here, put a sentry ward right there, and it's going to hit both this spot and this spot. And it also hits this spot. So like if people start figuring out that this is a really good sentry ward, I'm going to have to start putting the ward here. Then they have, or like here, so that doesn't hit me, you know? And look, I will have my team enjoy 25, and we are so in it right now. Like, everybody's like, we bet our money, they bet theirs, we're going in, you know? And right here it's gonna start off with this Wraith Knight, thinking he's tough, you know? I'm gonna cog block him into 4 people on my team. 2 armor, he just scaled his stun, not good enough. That's first blood for us. That's for first blood for our Skywrath, so he's feeling good, you know? He's like, I'm a support, I'm gonna have my items up, it's gonna be real nice. Oh man, and basically the whole early game of this game is just us doing that to them over and over again. This Queen of Pain doesn't even bother going for the rune. The Doombringer got it, or the Silencer got it. Actually, our PL got it. We got both runes and first blood. So let's take a look at the gold graph. Yes, we are ahead by 500 gold, half 30 seconds in. That's insane, you know? Okay, one thing I noticed is that this Wraith Knight built a Quelling Blade, which, because of his high base damage, means that I'm going to have a really hard time CSing against him. So right now I was like, okay, I'm just going to do offlaner stuff, make sure I get XP and everything. And they have this wonky dual lane with Silencer and Doombringer, which I've seen before, and it's actually pretty tough to deal with, especially since Doombringer is so tanky. But we have a tri-lane against that with a Spirit Breaker, a Skywrath, and a Phantom Lancer. And I actually didn't see too much of what was going down here, but I do know that they killed them quite a few times, which is pretty sick. Yep, continuing to do Clockwerk things. This guy at level 1, he couldn't really do anything. I don't want to show me dying because it was super bad, but I guess every time that I died this game was like super bad. So basically this pull screwed me. I really hate it when people do this because there's not that much that me as an offlaner can do about this. Especially if I'm Clockwerk. I can't exactly run up to him and try to kill him with Q because he just sort of sits in his thing. You guys will see. So check it. So I'm going here. I'm trying to CS the birds. So I go like that. I hit that. Right here, I probably, if I had better timing, probably could have got that. Right here, I was like 2 points in my Q. I could probably kill this guy. Except look at all the creeps that's not going on him because, like, I was like, okay, I should be fine. I should be fine. Oh, no, never mind. Better run. And then this guy gets just in range of the Q. I was going to run down and then do cogs, and I was probably going to get out of there. I did have a salve and everything that I probably could have used. They did have a Queen of Pain that they could have gone on me with. Oh, look at this Ember Spirit. Really tough. So yes, this lane just got a lot harder, and this guy's going for a Gloves of Haste build, which means Hand of Midas. This looks pretty cool. We're about to get a kill down here on the silencer. Seems to be pretty easy. Nice. Skywrath picking up the kill. That War Stomp, actually not the best idea for Doombringer. He has like no mana now. Yeah. And I don't know, does this guy ever try to deward this? I don't think he does. I think he just wants to farm this as much as possible. He doesn't even have his level 2 yet. I find that's funny. So yeah, I'm just going to sit in the top lane, CS as much as possible. Under tower. That's really unfortunate. Did I actually... Yes, we're actually getting kills! Dope! How did that happen? That's sick. Alright, cool. So... Alright. We got this, and I was like, oh, I'm going to fight this guy. Yeah! And then I didn't realize that I had this Jag coming in, and I was like, oh boy. Better run. I honestly think that if he used this on me, I was gonna die. Because that's 11 times 15, 150 damage. I'd have barely lived. He still should be using that a little bit more. But yeah, I'm not getting too much CS. I do have an assist though, which is pretty good. How's our mid lane looking? I actually want to check out the CS. So the CS is pretty... I'm actually doing... You know, for the record, I'm doing pretty freaking well in this lane. Besides dying once, I'm getting good farm. I'm getting my levels a lot. This guy can't stop me from doing that. And this guy just pulled the catapult, and that's it. Look. He tried to deward it. He tried to deward my ward. Yeah, dude, he's so confused. He is so confused. He's like, oh, where's the ward? And he's like checking up here and stuff. Oh, I love this. I actually love this. Look how much time I'm wasting. Look how much time of his I'm wasting. He can't touch me. This is sick. I want to see if he throws down the second one or if he's just going to hold on to it. But yeah, seriously, you're going to see because of this start, because he can't properly pull and deny me XP and gold, I actually have a really, really good game. So, oh my god, we actually have a kill mid lane and Ember Spirit. Did he use his silence? Yep. Dude, Skywrath Mage destroys Quap. It's pretty sick. And this Warlock, I think he's just going to go ahead and stack jungle a lot. And right here, I try to go for the kill. I'm trying to move myself a little bit back so that you see the creeps, how they're getting stunned. That doesn't happen. The only reason why I decided to trade with him that a lot is because I just got my bottle. Let's check out the other lanes. Looks like he's actually doing the best in terms of CS. That's the thing. There's not much I can do to pressure a guy who has base lifesteal, a huge attack damage, and like a quelling blade. There's not much I can do in that lane. All I can really do is farm. So that's what I've been doing. Looks like we're going for some kills down here. Phantom Lancer doesn't exactly have what it takes to take these guys out. He has a ton of armor though, which is really good. Whoa, that juke. That was a pretty sick juke. I don't know if that was lag on Doombringer's part or what, but that was pretty sick. It looks like our Ember Spirit actually won mid pretty handily. I disagree with this build. Anybody who plays Ember Spirit mid against a Queen of Pain especially, look at this. 2 points in Shadow Strike. Get a point in your Sleight of Fist, bro. Just dodge it. You're good enough. Trust me, you can do it. You can outplay this stupid little freaking dude. And then he's gonna hit him with a Shadow Strike, and it's gonna be all sad. But I guess he wanted to go. See, look at that. Look at what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, Ember Spirit? Like 2 points in Searing Chains. I guess stunning him for 2 seconds is pretty good. I find if you're looking for lane dominance, your Q is definitely the best. So right here, I finally have my 6, and I'm looking for a kill. This is what I'm thinking, okay? This Wraith Knight's tough, right? He's super tough with his ultimate because he's not going to use his stun. He's not. He's smarter than that. And I was actually looking for this Warlock to see if I can get a kill on him because 3 points. 3 points in my Q. Okay, I think I kill him here. I'm not sure. So check it out. I'm doing all the damage. He wants to hit me. He's like, oh, I got my ult. I might as well use it. So now what I do is I run down, outplay him with my W, so I stun his. So I actually take out his mana by him hitting this, and he didn't have enough mana to ult. So then I just ulted in, nuked him, and got a free kill on their hard carry, which was pretty dope, you know. And looks like my ward finally expired. All right, Mr. Warlock, you can continue to farm. So yeah, I'm falling a bit behind in CS. So is everybody on my team. PL is having a really hard time in this lane. It's mainly because the Skywrath Mage decided to go and roam. I mean, he's doing a great job. He's 2-0-2. Really powerful stuff right there. Meanwhile, I decided to rush and Ags this game. Probably the worst decision I've ever made in my life. If I were to go back and change my item build, a little bit of spoilers, by the way. Maybe. So check this out. I just wanted to teleport into so that they stopped diving him. I couldn't necessarily help a lot because I didn't have mana. but I just wanted to teleport in so that like the Doombringer can just run in. And that Queen of Pain looks hella dead. Oh, that bash! Insult to injury. Excellent. He needed... Okay, if he used his Urn of Shadow... Actually, no, he just got those two Urn of Shadows things. My bad. I was going to say he could have killed him. But yes, I'm just sort of holding down the fort as the PL is going back to lane. And they really want to go in on this guy. I just got enough mana for Battery Assault. So it's quite possible that we kill this guy. His W is on cooldown. And I think that's going to be it. Blowing him up with my rocket. Good stuff. Silencer actually put his nuke on me. Wow. Welcome back to lane, motherfucker. Yeah. Teleports in. Has absolutely 0 health, 0 mana. But now there's a Queen of Pain with an ult. That's one thing that we have to worry about. I put my bottle there so that he could come and refill it. Yeah. Good stuff. I wonder if Ember Spirit is going to go on him. They see him. They definitely see him. This Warlock is like AFK. It's kind of crazy. He's so scared. He's so scared. Ember Spirit farming up a storm. Good stuff. Skywrath Mage. Queen of Pain. Once we get to the late game, because the early game is where there's a lot of action that happens. Late game, I'm going to start fast forwarding the match a little bit because it turns more into like one battle after another. And my god, it's insane. So he already has a Midas. I think he goes Midas. He does not go Midas, actually. And their Warlock is just like, fucking, I'll just wait till 60 minutes to be useful. Let's get some Midas. Yeah, oh, okay, I actually want to show this. This was really good. This is why Skywrath and Clockwerk are amazing together. So check it out. So I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. I'm going to sort of lock the thing on my character. Oh, come on. Okay, alright, so I'm going to fast forward it. So check it. We go in, we kill. Okay, this is horrible. I'm sorry. I'm not a good camera operator. So check it out. I ult in, dodge, like, thread the needle right between there. And then there's really nothing that the Queen of Pain can do after he gets silenced. I actually somewhat disagree with this build. It's working out. But when you're playing against a Queen of Pain, a Silencer, Warlock, mainly just the Queen of Pain, I would max my silence. The increased magic damage is pretty sick too. It synergizes well with your Arcane Bolt, which, like, if you really think about it, well, I'm just gonna let you guys watch this kill right here. Bam, that's free. And I think this Doombringer is gonna get a kill. Dude, that's so strong. That's so stupid. And now he just got a 6. That's unfortunate. Okay, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Something about Skywrath, yes. Okay, so your Q, the way that it scales is its cooldown and its base damage. The increased damage on your E sort of makes it so that this nuke, like 60 to 80, it's going to do the same amount of damage with that extra 5%. Maybe not as much, but like a decent amount. He's looking for him. He's looking for him. He wants that Doom. And I'm TPing in because I want that. I want that Doombringer more than anything. And he just walks in, gets one of the best creeps, Unholy Aura, 4 regen, and a 125 damage nuke. And then this Doombringer just says, I'm going to sit down mid bot lane and just go on there. Like, look, he's looking for which one to Doom, and I actually messed up there. I missed my thing, but I really wanted to get this guy in. Like, that was pretty clutch on the cogs. He probably would have got away if I didn't use that. Really, that was a bit of a misplay, a bit sloppy on my part. That could have been super free. Instead, it was just a little bit free. All right, I'm second in net worth. Well, I mean, what's the net worth? I'm actually curious. I'm fourth in net worth because these two guys both have Midases and Doombringer's crazy, so I should be second in net worth. It's very, very, like, ordinary that this guy is this high in net worth. One thing that's crazy is that Skywrath Mage, this is why... Oh, he can kill him! Kill him! Oh, he just picked up the haste. No. If he would have got the haste... And, well, that's a problem with Skywrath Mage. His mana pool is abysmal. He probably could have killed that guy if he had enough mana. But, yep. Alright, let's go back to hero level, XP per minute. Okay, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, XP per minute, doing pretty good. Gold per minute, not the best. Buyback, how does that matter? And kills. We're ahead. We're wicked ahead. You can see 11 to 3. It's pretty good. And then this Warlock comes online in a little bit. You'll see. I'm actually very curious as to what this guy's build is, because I didn't notice. He seemed super confident in that Warlock pick, and we just did not. We just not have any of it.
Killing spree.
Yeah. See, that's basically what's gonna happen over and over again. The Doombringer just kept coming back to lane, And I just camped him. Simple as that. We're gonna kill you over and over again because he still has not casted Doom. And that's what we want. I stop his cast animation with battery assault over and over and over again as long as I can stand next to him. And it looks like Ember Spirit got a free kill top with the help of our good friend Spirit Breaker. Yeah. Queen of Pain almost got his. He got dominated. Look at his CS. This Ember Spirit, I had my doubts. I had my doubts when he went mid, but he really showed. He really proved himself this game. He kicked ass. Simple as that. What's that noise? Is that just gonna be there the whole game? If I look at my dude, is that stupid hissing sound of the rocket, or is he just gonna shoot it once and it's gonna fix? Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by this. This is a bug. Bugs and glitches fascinate me in video games. So check out our last hit. That Ember Spirit is so good. Right here, I was just like, I'm just gonna give you a shit ton of regen, just to help out, because he pieced. He knew what was going on. He was like, I'm fine, stay in this lane. He finally learned after dying 4 times. Don't just stand in lane, you retard. We killed him over and over again. It was so stupid. I was like, come on. 4v5. Yeah, dude, this Warlock does shit this game. You'll be surprised. It's surprising. Like, after how much he talked about, like, oh yeah, Warlock. I'm just gonna let my team thank me for plus 25 MMR. Yeah, this is a free kill, I think. Super free. And then, as we can see, the rotations are already coming in. This is another misplay by me. I believe I missed my hook. Or maybe not. No, I got him. One thing I wanted to do is actually run a little bit further and press my W so I can knock her back in my team. That was a sick silence. And this is actually where things start to go downhill. The first time that Wraith Knight gets his ult off. As well as that was a sick 3-man ult. He finally doomed somebody. What I was doing here is oh, okay. First off, active power cogs. I actually really liked that this game. I wasn't doing too much with my E, so using power cogs to like sap Wraith King's mana, all this stuff. I thought I was dead. I thought I was super dead here. And I was like, deny me. And turns out I was super dead there. Oh yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Killing spree. Oh, everyone.
There was a possibility of the Spirit Breaker denying me there, but that was it. You know, that was the only thing. Yeah, he built mech this game. And then the PL getting Diffusal Blade. It's on its way, or how's it looking? It's looking pretty good.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Alright, so I'm gonna fast forward a little. By the way, huge dip from that on those. And then basically what happens is, once I teleport in, I think I just feed. Yeah. You see me here, I was like, oh, I'm a cool guy. I'm a Clockwerk with the items, you know? I'm super tanky. I just want to go in and kill stuff, right? Not against this team. This team has a lot of sustained damage. Like, bursting them is not gonna do me a whole lot of good. Here I was like, let's just kill the Wraith Knight. Let's fucking go, you know? Like, why not? I didn't realize he had an armlet. I didn't realize the Doombringer was there as well. I forget if we trade here. Because their whole team is like RIP. And Doombringer has no mana. Check this out, by the way. I knew he was running this way, and I was like, oh, he's actually so fucking close. They had 3 Midases? Are you for real? Because this guy goes Midas too. This guy literally did nothing all game. Look, he fucking farmed the jungle with his ult. He farmed the jungle with his ult. I hate this play. These players are cancerous. They just figure out something that not a lot of people know how to deal with. Like Warlock farming the jungle. And then you just use his ultimate on a shit ton of stuff. And that's it. And that's all you do all game. And it's cancerous. You don't help your team at all. What the hell is this? What the fuck? This is a triple remnant right here. This is a... And you know what the worst part is? He's dead. He's not going to be able to come back to this. Because these are all going to expire. Yeah, he's pinging it out. So check it. These are all going to expire as soon as he respawns. Pop, gone.
Dire's middle tower is under
sad.
siege.
That was actually not bad over here. We got a kill. I really wanted to bring it. I was just making sure there was no Jag was trying to juke me or whatever.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dyer's
Close to
middle
my
tower
axe.
has been destroyed.
Everything's looking good, right? Everything's looking really good for my team. If you were to just come in on this video and here, you'd be like, oh, why are you filming this? It's like super easy. The game's over pretty much. Like your PL has a diffusal blade. He's got crazy items. He almost has drums. Did he not charge the silencer? That was a super dead silencer. Oh man. And like my Ember Spirit has a freaking Battle Fury in like a little bit, like 2 minutes or something. He finally finishes it. And then this guy. Literally, what is this? Literally, what is this? This is what you fucking do. This is what are you doing? I'm tilted. I'm tilted right now, guys. You don't understand. I'm freaking tilted. I want to know, did he get an abandon in this game? I actually would not be surprised, because he's gone so long without getting XP. So I'm just gonna build a Midas, they'll build eggs, and nobody can kill those, so it's over. Look, he waits. He waits. What? He actually is AFK. That's shocking. He doesn't even get his Midas. This is one of the worst players I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so silence goes down. Look at this. He ults the creep wave.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
That's so tilting. That is like the most ultimate tilting I've ever seen. And we actually turned this fight down here pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus on fights a little bit more than just saying how horrible this Warlock is, because he's just the worst. Oh, I missed! Yo, I rocketed here and he was here. Oh, here, I'm gonna rewind that a little bit. So check it out. Check it out. Huge silence comes out. We finally get a kill. I saw that the Queen of Pain blinked down, so I shot a rocket here, but he was here. Oh my God! Could we kill that? Could we actually kill that? I don't think so. I actually don't think we could have killed that. All right, whatever. Still okay. It's still fine. This Ember Spirit is thirsty for that Battle Fury, which I don't even think is that key on Ember Spirit to like just get the Battle Fury and that's her power spike. I mean, it definitely is a shit ton of damage with Sleight of Fist, but your Q, your E, your Sleight of Fist, your ult, you just have so much damage in general with your kit that fighting early is just a good idea. This guy is such an asshole. I just want to say that right now. I just want to say this right now. This is pissing me off to see him do this, because like this explains why we lost early game, but like late game, once this guy starts actually playing, you'll see how close it gets. It's sick. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes and ults this. Like, what a jag. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. I'm gonna click on this guy. We're just gonna see what this guy has to say. So then we go and we fight up here. Good stuff. We get a kill. We got the Doombringer. I missed like a couple of hooks. I just get my axe. I don't think there's much we can do against that guy. He has a blink dagger, of course. And I missed another hook. You can hear it in the background. So, global silence wrecks my team, it wrecked my team, and then like here we couldn't get it, we just wanted to dive, and then we both died, and that was super unfortunate. And just because of those two bad fights, look at that dip. Like, it's not looking good for us. So we're gonna continue in. And I was like, okay, I gotta stop throwing. Throwing! Oh, it's so bad. So bad. This guy almost dies. He's not having a good time. He's dead as fuck. I'm spamming good games. Yeah, I was like, these item builds are so cancerous. Because what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? He got a Midas like 20 minutes into the game. I just ulted the creep wave because I'm troll. Alright. So when do they start 5-manning? Right here. Check this out. So they all say, finally, let's go top as 5. We have our ultimates. We can do this, you know? Like, we can pretty much just take them. And I was like, I realized this, and I was like, holy shit, we actually can't fight them. And then I realized, holy shit, I don't have a teleport scroll. So I buy one. Ching, right? Ching, ching. There it is, right there. Boom. I buy a teleport scroll. And then I didn't send it out to myself. What the hell, you know? And then our tower disappears off the face of the earth. This tower is about to disappear off the face of the earth. Our Skywrath just disappeared off the face of the earth. And now is when it starts to get really difficult. Because we can't fight this. We didn't even use, they didn't even use any of their ults. They have all of their ultimates. I was like, we have to defend this. I mean, we can't defend this. We have to trade. The only way that we can like do this is if we trade. So this bottom lane, this is going to be the most important thing in the game for us. Look at this. We can't stop this. We cannot stop this. I was like, what you guys need to do, rax them, go for throne, or not throne, but go for rax. Look at this shit. That's so annoying. Black King bar. So check it out. I was like, I need to cancel some TPs so that PL can actually do stuff. Now look at this. Boom. And I get doomed, which, by the way, that's a level 2 doom with Aghanims. I had 1200 HP. Let's see. Let's see what happens, you know? Let's just see. Let's just see. So first off, these guys are going in. They actually want to fight. Oh, spoiler alert. I almost die. It's pretty fucked up. Did like 1,000 damage. Now look at this. This guy's going in. He wants to fight. He finally uses his ult on a thing that makes sense. They kill the Wraith Knight through his ultimate, which is amazing. Silencer no longer has any mana. This guy gets away. I checked there because I wanted to see if he was running. We definitely could have caught him if we kept running, which, as you can see here, he's actually going to the side shop. I tried the other alternate. I hooked there. Wouldn't have even hit him. And he has Ags now. That's so unfortunate. Look at this. We're down a Rax. Look at this. Look at this. No! No! Why you do this? Alright, so this is where things start to get interesting, okay? Alright, let's go. So I just use my ult to nuke creep waves, because you can when you have Ags. And when do they start 5-manning again is the question. Doombringer gets a kill on Ember Spirit. That's not good for us. Warlock almost has his ult again. Doombringer almost has his ult again. This was sick, by the way. I'm gonna rewind this. This is another reason why Skywrath and Clockwerk are actually amazing together. Because right now I have this ward. This is farmed, I'm pretty sure, from one of our teammates. And so check it. I know that my Skywrath is close. He's close by. I know that this range is sick. So I just go in on the on the Doombringer. I was like, if he dooms me, I'm dead anyways. But I want to kill this guy. So he mechs him. He actually gets like a lot of HP back. But then I was able to get out. And I actually ran here. I probably should have ran down, because he actually found me. I tried to TP out. We do get a kill on the Silencer. Still not very favorable when Spirit Breaker just sort of walks in and dies. Wraith King is the most stacked hero in the game. Let's like look at net worth. Damn, you know. We're far behind everybody. Like this is why it's cancerous, right? This Warlock didn't do anything the entire game, and he has a higher net worth than me, who I guess I've been beating. This guy hasn't even died yet, but still, this is pretty it's pretty shitty. And look at this. He has his ult. He has Ags. These guys all have. They're like easy game, easy life, right? Score's all tied up. It's not looking too bad. Queen of Pain almost has her ult back, which I mean, level 3 with Ags is pretty fucked. I thought that Warlock was just gonna ult it. I thought he was just gonna go for it, you know. We almost get the Queen of Pain. I don't know if we actually decide to go for it. They kindly stacked our Ancients. That was pretty chill. Thanks, enemy team. And he does not have enough mana for ult, so that's good. When did they start killing these guys? Alright, so now we have a lot of free time, so we're just gonna fast forward. By the way, this Force Staff was one of the best pickups I made this game. I think that if I bought that earlier, it would have been much better. So check it out. When do we fight? Not here. Here I was just like, okay, we need to like push the lane out, because I can't fight them. So let's go. So we thought that maybe we could go on him. So right there, I had to ult in on that guy, otherwise he was dead. Then our Spirit Breaker went in. I thought that he was actually gonna die, but he had a Shadow Blade, which is pretty sick. We baited Global Silence. That's huge. That is really big. That means Ember Spirit does not need to worry about going in. Who has a Blink Dagger, by the way. Fucking only Ember Spirits who are complete bosses can build Blink Dagger and get away with it. It's the sexiest thing ever. And then look at this. Phantom Lancer going in hard on their bot racks, which this trade is incredibly favorable to us. So I did not ult the Warlock before I could. Check this out, by the way. This is sick. Just ulting in, cogsing and TPing out. I was alive, and we actually are okay. Check this out. Look at how hard I saved this guy. I'm just like, oh, spam it! Spam bottle! You're gonna live! You're gonna live, I believe! No! Ember Spirit. Like, we sacked barracks, right? But look, we got this too. And I think they go for our ancient. Look at this. Look how insane this is! This game is so high tense. Like, it's so tense. And then we just go in. Well, we have to go in. It's 3v5, and they have 2 Warlock ults. Ember Spirit just goes the fuck in, man. And so does his PL, and they're like focusing buildings for whatever reason. They don't even give a shit about us. There's PL at buyback. I think that's the whole reason. Then I had to like get out of here because like otherwise I was dead. Buyback on the Wraith Knight. You're gonna see he's gonna go in pretty quick. Damn. We get the silencer. He's gonna pop his little slow thing. This is pretty big, by the way. The buyback on Wraith Knight and not being able to do much against the PL. I don't know if we actually kill this guy. Okay, we totally kill him. And then this is a buyback on the Wraith King, and we destroyed him. We were like, yes, we're golden. I was like, go here, dude. Somebody TP in. So he did it. He's like, yes, we're golden. But like, what does he do? They have tier 2s. If we took that tier 2 back in the day, you know, he probably could have been able to rack some. Instead, he decides like, whatever, I'll throw them. Who cares? Did he put a remnant down? Did he put a remnant down? I don't think he put a remnant down. So instead, he just goes for the kill on the Warlock. Really, really ambitious, I guess. This is smart, though. I like this. Going for the Desolator so that he can take down buildings faster. And then Silencer's almost up. You know, we're deciding to push mid so that we can get this tower so that the next time something like this happens, we can actually get a favorable trade. He's still going in. Pretty crazy, huh? All right. So this is where the throws start to happen. Because right now we actually brought it back pretty heavily. Our XP is almost like equal to theirs. Net worth is okay. This is not good. I don't like people who just initiate on Doombringers like this, because if that silencer was actually faster, he was dead. And then Phantom Lancer actually goes for the dive instead of the safe barracks kill and ends up paying for it. That's a buyback, by the way. He has no buyback, and it's pretty scary for us, you know. And he decides to get out of there. He's got a blink dagger as well. Why do you not blink? What the hell? Oh. Yeah. So that happened. That huge advantage that just was there, you're gonna see it disappear once the graph updates. Yeah, that's the start of the decline. All right, so I have no, like, this game, I forget what I even build. I just started to go like teleport boots so that we can continue to like keep the pressure outside of our lanes. Now look at this. We have 1 tower left on our barracks. They're going in. They're going in. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this fucking Warlock! He ulted! Why? When did he use his ult? What the fuck? That actually pisses me off. Can we get this Queen of Pain? No, we cannot. I'm gonna go ahead and sort of force staff out of there. I think we can kill this Doom. Look at this. Our throne is exposed. I'm like, kill the Wraith Knight. Kill the Wraith Knight. He's just going to hit our base. So fuck up that guy. This guy's going in. And it's getting close, you know. It's like, oh, here we go. I try to cogs him so that he can't get near my base. And I force staff into these guys so we can actually take him out. I still have ult. Gonna go in on the Doombringer now. Bam! Get a kill on this guy. And then he blinks in. I have no cooldowns. No! I don't even think I could have lived if I bottle charged. That was a great fight for us. Killing every one of their teammates. And we didn't have to buy. Actually, we bought back on Ember Spirit, which is, I guess, what we needed. But this Warlock pissed me off this whole game. Oh my god, he's such a troll. Yeah, guys, just want to save Warlock, freaking strongest hero in the game. Like, why not? He's gonna get nerfed once people figure out how strong this hero is. Cause like, he's not even that strong. What did he do this game? He did nothing. Sort of stupid. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit more fast forwarding, cause I don't even think we get anything off of this. I don't know if like this guy dies or whatever. So we're going in. We're going in. We want to see if we can take racks. And check this. Okay, check this. One sec. I want to start this fight off. So right now I was like, I'll TP in on my boots when I come back. So here I am. Come back. I teleport in, and then Queen of Pain. Boom! Kills my creep. I am not there for my team to help, and we don't fight particularly well. The Doombringer blinks in, dooms the Ember Spirit. He immediately goes down. Like, he dies like boom, like that, you know? And PL actually really can't do that much. Warlock comes in, uses his ult, thinks he's tough, and it's not even like... honestly, I would say his slow is more broken than his ult, to be completely honest. And we got a buyback on our Skywrath. Meanwhile, I'm freaking here like, why was I not there? I could have helped. I really could have. I could have ulted in on the Queen of Pain. We don't even get racks. Let's take a look at the gold graph. Like, oh man, it's all over the place. Especially the XP. Like, damn. Alright, so we're going to have to wait till these Jags respawn. So let's take a look at me. Let's go ahead and just like... wait till they respawn. I'm going to push this out. They're going for our bot tower. They want mega creeps. Because mega creeps for them is like GG, it's over. I'm actually going to go into player perspective for this one and go on myself. Because I believe I make like the sickest 4-staff play ever. So check it out. This is me. I've got 2 pairs of boots because that's how you know. That's how you know you're a professional player. And I was this whole time, like, you clear the creep wave, but like my focus isn't here. My focus is on bot lane because I wanted to know what they were doing. For us, contesting Roche is not that big a deal. I knew that they were doing it though. As you can see, that rocket flare scouts it out, but like it didn't really matter. Wraith Knight picking it up, I believe, is actually a mistake. Wraith Knight with 3 lives is not as scary. It's not exponentially scary, you know. Like, it's not like Wraith Knight with 3 lives is any scarier than Wraith Knight with 2 lives. If you really think about it, because if you can kill him twice, killing him that 3rd time is going to be pretty easy. Because, like, I don't know, like, you already killed him twice. Maybe on the Doombringer would have been a much smarter idea, but I don't. Like, he even had a slot for it, and now they're smoked. They're like scared of us. Well, not scared of us, but they actually wanted to see if maybe they could catch one of us. We're too good for that. We're just staying in our base and trying to push out top as best as we can. I'm using my rocket flare. Clear out that stuff. There's actually a ward. I didn't realize there's a ward just sitting there. I think he. I thought he was gonna go and clear that with the Manta illusions, but he didn't. Okay, so my game plan here was ult the Warlock before he gets his ult off. That's if I can do that, because he does have a Glimmer Cape. I have Dust of Appearance. It doesn't matter. But if I could ult him before he gets his ult off, while they initiate, we'll have an actually really good fight for us, as long as Doombringer doesn't get like the sickest ult off from one of our teammates. Because I don't even think we have buyback. I'm gonna check his buyback status. He doesn't have enough gold, and him it's on cooldown. So this fight needs to be huge for us. I'm pinging off my Dust of Appearance right now. So this is them going in. This is them saying I'm going in. I click my ult and get silenced, and he gets his ult off just fine. Right here, I was like, I need to actually make some sick plays. As you can see, our TL is really like sort of in a bad position, so I force tap him out. He's surrounded by like 3 people. I go down, I buy back. I wanted to get the PL out of there as fast as possible, and actually it worked out. And here I was like, I'd rather not have our Ancient die. It looks like my team is doing it not terribly themselves. And I got another 4-staff here. Bam. That guy. And look at that auto attack range. I'm so screwed here. I was like, I'm gonna CP out. Oh no, no! And I couldn't get out this time. I couldn't get out in time. Oh my god, that Ember Spirit survived with a sliver of health. That was unreal. And our PL finally gets his buyback. He actually got the buyback in the fight by getting a kill, which is pretty hype. I thought the Wraith Knight was actually going to go in on that. I thought he was going to like start attacking. I guess it's probably a mistake. PL and Ember Spirit, the 2 scariest heroes on the map. Not necessarily, but they're neck and neck with everybody else. And I've fallen way behind in net worth. Clockwerk doesn't necessarily farm too well. And I've been dying a lot. That's the one thing. But still, helping out my team as much as I can. Our throne is still exposed, which is mental. And yeah, so buybacks are being used left and right. It's pretty crazy. And so let's go ahead and. Oh, okay, hold on. This is a sick fight. Okay. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. When does this fight happen? We're gonna do this, and we're gonna put it to normal speed. Once I respawn, because I believe I respawn just in time for the fight. 20 seconds, 21. So check this out. They're smoke ganked. They're totally smoke ganked, and they know. Or they don't. Okay, never mind. It's not coming just yet. Buybacks on cooldown for myself. And they have really good wards in their base. I think Skywrath should have done a better job of keeping us safe from them. Right now I'm just fiddling with my inventory. Probably not the best thing. I'm trying to buy wards for my team. And look at this. Okay, team goes in. Bam. This is scary. We get silenced. I can't do anything, can't do anything, can't do anything. I have to go in and help. Bam! Force staff. He's out. He's fine. Cogs. The three-man death charge gets wrecked. And we're gonna take out that Wraith Knight who's actually gonna be coming back real quick. Blinks out. Now check out this hook. Boom! I actually did not have Force Staff off on cooldown, so I couldn't actually do anything about it. And it looks like he. And here's the tough thing. Here's the really tough thing is letting him get away. And then I know where he's going. I know where he's going, and it missed. Oh. And I was like, I'm going for it. Fuck this guy. Yeah. That's probably the worst idea ever. He could have killed me, you know, like shit. Still, that's tight. That's a sick fight. All right. Let's go. The charge, the what's it called? The charge on Spirit Breaker is huge. So right here I'm like thinking, is there anything that we can do? I have 200 mana. I don't even know if we can get this. Oh, I'm just gonna ult it on him, just to keep him like sort of stunned and get away. I can contribute a Force Staff. There's nothing much else that I can do. I tried to Force Staff the Spirit Breaker, couldn't do it. It looks like he's like screwed, but I Force Staff him out. Like, dude, I go to work with this item. We take out the Wraith Knight, but because he's freaking Wraith Knight, he never dies. And he gets a sick crit on me and then dies. Oh, and kills me again. Ember Spirit has, like, he survived. I was like, holy crap, dude. And he has full mana too. He's missing his combos. You can tell his what's it called? Nerves are pretty high, I guess. Finally our net worth is higher than theirs. Our XP is like insane, like back and forth fights all day, every day. It's crazy. I'm actually gonna go on his perspective and see how he gets out of this. And I think he just ends up getting doomed and that's it. Like that's pretty much it. It's like I am doomed, friends. There's nothing for me to do because like look at this. It doesn't even tick down. So he pretty much just dies. We were expecting an Ember Spirit to back us up there. Really nothing that they can do. I thought that Spirit Breaker was pretty dead here, but he was intelligent, made the proper play, gets out Shadow Blaze, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Ember Spirit, his excuse was that he needed to push out top so our base didn't just die, which I guess is a good enough excuse. Still, I feel like if you have at least like a remnant there, you could still help. Because like if your base goes down, you know, like you can just remnant back. And here I was like, I'm a help. I'm just gonna TP in. Wanted to see where these guys are and everything. Okay, we're gonna fast forward this a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can remember what happened. So he TP's in. This fight's huge, by the way. This because he goes right in on him. I tried to Force Staff him again, and I get freaking sheeped and everything, and I'm super dead. Nothing that I can do. I'm like, I don't have buyback, guys. I'm sorry if we lose. It's my bad. Blink Dagger on Ember Spirit is still the sickest thing ever. And we're gonna look at PLs. We're actually gonna look at Ember Spirit because he goes fucking in. You have to understand how hard this guy goes this game. They're all focusing on the Spirit Breaker, which they don't realize that this guy's a glass cannon. He's not using his Q, and then he dies, buys back, decides to go in. I think that focusing on the other two guys actually probably would have been better. But look at this. Look at our Ancient. Okay. And he goes in on him, finally picks up the kill, going on Wraith Knight. He's dying as well. The refresher on the Warlock takes all of his golems, wants to hit our Ancient. Look at this thing. It's got like 400 health. Oh my god, I thought that was our Ancients that died. Why can I not click on my Ancients? Sorry, I freaked out there because like I thought that our ancient actually got that low, but 800 HP. As soon as he got back into the game, he was able to go in. I was like, go! Go! And look at this, the courier is being used. So that was his excuse. He couldn't go in. If he teleported in and got that was it. So check this out. I thought that this guy was gonna like XPK it. Instead, he just like goes and dies. I want to see what he was thinking. I actually really want to see this. So boom! Huge fight coming out. We're going in, you know. Fights are happening left and right. There's actually no way that they could take out our ancient with PL here. So then I was pinging the crap out of their ancient. I was like, go. It's dead. It's just dead. If you guys decide to go in, like right now, it's over. I thought the PL already had Boots of Travel. And check this out. Like, he's hitting it. He's hitting the... And then he just doesn't blink. He doesn't get any of his spells off. I thought he was going to blink, use remnants and everything. Because their ancient was super, super low. Like, with a Desolator, it actually would have been close. It would have been really, really close. And PL, if he was there, the game would have been over right there. It would have been over right there. Alright, let's go back to player perspective. Because I make some plays this game, you know. Both Ancients exposed. This is DOTA, guys. Defense of the Ancients at its finest. So we're going in here. Just wanted to push out the lanes, you know. Ulting, nuking it, doing as much as we can. They actually want to push bottom. So I was like, we need to help. I was considering buying a bottle here so I could regen faster. PL is just going in. Sick Guardian Greaves. So check this out. 4 staff. Boom. Catch the silencer. Probably... Okay, the dust was pretty clutch. Probably not the best use of my ult. Maybe probably could have caught the Queen of Pain or something, but you know, it picked up a kill, so which is pretty nice. Alright. We need that lane to push out. We need bottom to push out as fast as possible. And they're all doing Roche right now, which I believe that's Aegis and Cheese. It might be just Aegis. So I don't even think this is bad, by the way. This is really bad how he gets picked off like this, because Doombringer doesn't even use his ult. I don't even think Silencer used his ult. Yeah, he didn't. Like, that's pretty bad for us. To have our hard carry try to pick off a tower like that and sort of die. Yeah, that's not good, because I don't think he has buyback. Yeah, no he doesn't. That's not good. Come on, what am I doing? What am I... Free camera. What's his buyback? Oh, he does. He does have buyback. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. I want to see what this guy's doing. What? I caught you. I caught you buying a teleport scroll when you have Boots of Travel. We've all done it. I actually hit lag there. I was actually kind of concerned. I was like, I don't want there to be like some sick spike or something, because I was actually kind of worried. But like, glad, like, look at my team. They're like backing me up and everything. And I was like, okay, all right, it's fine. I'm actually good. So check it out. This is actually, we need to watch this in slow motion. This is the fight. This is the fight. So check it out. PL buys back. We've got Queen of Pain TPing in. Sleight of Fist going out, which looks like the sickest thing ever. Immediately going in on the silencer. One of the best plays he could have made. Me immediately going in on the Warlock so that he can't get his ult off. Big crits on the PL. He's actually able to get his ult off the Warlock, but he could not refresh and get the second one. So that's what I wanted to do last fight, which would have been like GG. PL goes down. Me, I'm doomed. I'm like, fuck this. I'm just gonna go and right click the crap out of you guys. We kill Wraith Knight once, but we got his Aegis, which is way better than killing his ult. Queen of Pain blinks out. I actually don't know if we kill him here. Sickest Glimmer Cape I've ever seen out of the Skywrath. An amazing sleight of fist from this guy. Now we're going in on this Wraith Knight. You know, he's the last man standing. I want to see some bashes. I want to see some sick bashes, you know. Boom. Boom. Where are the bashes? Where are the bashes? Let's see the 0.5 second. Alright. Comes back with his ult. Boom. And he goes right on him. Right on him. Oh my god. Look at this. Look how sick that is. He cancels his animation with Searing Chains. He's able to get out, Glimmer Cape, survive the nuke damage from the stun, and boom. No more HP for you, my friend. I have buyback, I think. I'm being stingy and I don't want to use it. Because like I'm like we have this fight anyways. We're being okay, so. And Ember Spirit. Yes! Yes! D-O-T-A-D. Oh, and then he just goes and hits it. Oh, how satisfying does this look? Ah! Pink, you suck. Oh, the Doombringer, he's... Oh, I'm just going in. And that's it, man. We got our Skywrath. Ah, it's beautiful. 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 That is what DOTA is. That is how you defend your ancient. That is how you say there's one thing and one thing only that I have to do in this game, and that's defend my ancient. You know what they did? They didn't defend their ancient, and they lost. They lost. How sick was this game? It was so cool. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Most assists in the game. Can't even handle me right now. The club is just out of this world. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this amazing video. Sickest game of Dota I've played in such a long time. And this was a pub. Like everybody, there's no parties going on. This is just everybody playing their best. And if you want to know the MMRs, mine's 5K. I believe Ember Spirit was 5K. These three were 4.5. Their Warlock was 5.1k. That's the reason why it pissed me off, because he did not play like a 5k player. He played like a 4k player that figured out a way to get into 5k, which just by spamming one thing. If we actually, I'm actually curious. Yeah, sort of just spams really dumb heroes like Warlock. Look, he does this a lot, huh? So stupid. Alright. Well, I can't really argue with that, but I thought he was going to have like Warlock. Alright, well, hope you guys all enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace.